Aloha,
Aloha, Stickies! Guess who's back?
Hey, I'm back in Hawaii now.
How was your trip?
Oh, it was so hectic. It was such a busy schedule, but I'm back now.
So welcome back to another fun and exciting episode of the Stick with Kaji podcast. I'm Luann.
I'm Sean.
Today, we thought we'd do a behind the scene and talk about our Nickelodeon show.
Ryan Mystery Playdate.
Woohoo! Except Ryan's not here. We're going to explain it for him, okay?
Yeah, because I don't know if Ryan's 100% understanding of what the Ryan's Mystery Playdate is, like how it's being made, right? Because we always been on the front line, but then, there are a lot of hundreds of people building the show. Yeah, he probably haven't seen some of the parts.
Probably going to be a two-part series. We want to take you really way back to the beginning of explaining how we come up with the concept of the show, why the show is the way it is. And did you guys even know before Ryan's Mystery Playdate came about, it almost didn't even happen because we had another show planned in its place.
Yeah, we had a different pilot episode. It's for a completely different show concept. And then we decided to change a few things and that turned into Ryan's Mystery Playdate.
Let's get started. Let's talk about it. So first, Ryan's Mystery Playdate is a Pocket.Watch production show.
So you guys watch Ryan's Mystery Playdate on Nickelodeon, but it's being produced by a company called Pocket.Watch. And the Pocket.Watch has been a partner for us for past 5-6 years. It's been a long time. We've been a long partner. So they've been producing this show. They've been gathering the great team to produce this content. We partnered with Pocket.Watch, I think 2016 or 17. Very early on, when we had probably 10 people in our company. What we decided to work together was, we were expanding our business to multiple different channels like Gus the Gummy Gator, Combo Panda channel, and we wanted a different output other than YouTube to expand our business. And we thought Pocket.Watch would be the best partner for us to expand our business into merchandise, TV shows, and like Ryan's Mystery Playdate, and maybe Amazon and Hulu streaming services. Those are the kind of thought that when we decided to partner with Pocket.Watch.
Right, because, we started this just as a family and we don't have any experience outside of YouTube. We needed an outside source that has the experience and the resources that we don't have.
Yeah, especially like those licensed and merchandise industry. Those are giant industry that's been there for a long time, and it's really hard for the newcomers to open the door, right? So Pocket.Watch, they've been the executives of a Pocket.Watch. Many of them are from either toy industry or TV industry or entertainment industry. All of them have extensive experience from this industry. And one of them from Pocket.Watch, Albie Hecht, he used to be a head of Nickelodeon. And now he is a CCO, Chief Content Officer of the Pocket.Watch. And he was head of the Ryan's Mystery Playdate production. He
is very talented. He oversees shows when he was president of Nickelodeon, such as everybody knows SpongeBob SquarePants, right? Dora the Explorer, Blue's Clues. And he is very famous in the kids' entertainment industry.
Yeah, in the beginning I didn't know because I didn't really grew up watching Nickelodeon. But then every time we go anywhere related to TV show, everybody know Albie. And he's a really fun person, right? I think he's still a kid at heart.
Yes, kid at heart for sure. He makes us feel super old.
Yeah, every time we take him to dinner together, he starts throwing the food at Ryan and starting the food war.
Yeah, Ryan really enjoys spending time with him, and we have a blast every time we hang out with him, and even Emma and Kate too. They keep asking, where's Albie?
So I can see why he's so good at creating a kid's content, right?
Once we partner up with Pocket.Watch, which the CEO and co-founder, if you guys don't know, is Chris Williams. And I'll link Pocket.Watch website down below if you want to know more about their company. So yeah, one of the reasons why we decided to do Ryan's Mystery Playdate was because Ryan been watching Nickelodeon shows, Disney shows, and every time he sees the shows on his TV or iPad, he always asks us, oh, why can't we do a show like that, you know? because we've been doing YouTube and he been having a really fun time, but he wanted to try out different things. Being on those type of show is not easy, right? Like, I'm not the one who's going to be filming you if you're on a TV show. There is multiple cameras filming you, right? There's probably a script. There is multiple producers, showrunner, director, the list goes on. And he was kind of confused, I think. And I think he didn't really get it. So when the opportunity comes up for us to have the chance to do the show, we decided it's a good opportunity and experience for him.
Yeah, and he wanted to stay in the entertainment industry too. Ryan wants to be a comedian when he grew up. I don't know if he still feels the same way, but if he wants to be a comedian, then we thought he should have some experience being on TV. Comedians often be on TV, so I thought that would be a great experience for him. And it's gonna be his own show too. So we thought it would be a great opportunity. Normally, kids around that age, they have to go through multiple auditions, even land on the small roles. But Ryan was able to just jump through that, skip through that, and then just land on his own show without doing any audition.
The first concept of the show that we both liked was a show called, if you guys don't even know, Bounce with Ryan. Have you guys heard of it? Probably not.
We are planning to release it somewhere. I don't know which platform just yet.
What?
But yeah, we're planning to release this pilot episode. And it's done really well too. It's not only casting us, but it's casting many other kids. We're kind of like, especially me. I was just only in a small part. Even Ryan too was a little bit small part compared to Ryan's Mystery Playdate. Kids are competing and Ryan is kind of
the host, right?
Of this competition in each episode. Ryan announced the challenges and the kids just compete against each other with that challenge.
So it's based on sort of an obstacle course of inflatable bounce house slide theme, and it's really fun. And the reason why we thought the concept was good in the beginning, I mean, it's a great concept, right? But the problem is, Ryan was, again, he was a kid then, and we always value his time. So we thought, let's introduce a show where he's not the main focus, where he can just be a part of it and then he can rest, right? So he can just do all the fun stuff and then he's not in most of it, so he can still just do his own thing and wait while the show continues.
And that's where we thought wrong.
Yeah.
Because so now we start filming. All Ryan is doing there is just watching other kids having fun doing challenges, and as soon as we saw it, we found that, oh no, Ryan should be the one doing challenges because it looks like he looks bored.
Right, because he did have a role where he can press a button and prank them, like slime will go on them or something like that. When the kid's doing the challenges, he would ask us, like, wait, why can't I do the challenges? I want to be a part of it too. Well, I just don't want you to have too much airtime because I didn't want you to get tired, And he said, no, but I want to be included and involved.
Well, actually, Nickelodeon suggested, hey, how about when they pitched the pilot?
Right, yeah.
They're like, why don't we just more focus around the family? So they casted just three of us with the mystery guest. And I think that worked out so well.
Yeah, he liked the format so much better because he wanted to do the challenge, not just sit around and watch other people do the challenge.
Yeah, and we started production for Ryan's Mystery Playdate a little bit later than that pilot. So Ryan's older and he was able to do more. In the beginning, we were so worried about Ryan memorizing lines and lines of the scripts. But at that time, when we started Ryan's Mystery Playdate, he memorized lines just by looking at it, just glancing at it just one time, and he just memorized it on the fly.
Yeah, he was, 6 or 7?
He was 6.
He was
5 or 6.
Yes, and I was very impressed by his reading skill level.
Yeah, every time I was Ryan, are you sure you practice? You memorize it. We're doing the rehearsal, and he doesn't sound like he's paying attention to the rehearsal. But when we on action, he does it correctly. Usually, I'm the one who's messing up the lines during the actual filming time. Yeah, Ryan is really good at just in general, just filming.
He is amazing, and maybe he's from a mommy goggle, but he totally rocked it. We're on the other hand, we need acting classes.
So now that we decide on the new direction on the show, we have to film the pilot again, right? So this time it's different from the Bounce with Ryan. It's a new direction, so we have to film the pilot again. So all these decision makers can look at it again and decide whether to move forward or how many episodes they would like to produce. So when we decide to start filming the pilot, they found a great showrunner. His name is Jeff Steffen. And a lot of people recognize him as
Pick Boy from You Pick Live. He is legendary. He is so talented in the kid Nickelodeon space. He does other shows like Brain Surge,
100 Ways to
Leave a Game Show. Oh my gosh, I watched that for the first time years ago, and my mind was blown. I had to ask him, "Is it real? Like, you sure these weren't staged the way that they left?"
Not only he's a great producer and the showrunner, he's also great on camera. Like, so much better than any of us.
Yes,
right?
he is so talented. He's funny. He's quick-witted. He can come up with like punchlines and jokes on the spot. And every time that, I don't know about Sean, but for me, every time that I have a script to read, I'm always like, okay, how would Jeff say this? You know, what would Jeff do in my situation? You know, but obviously I'm not talented like him or at all. So if you watch what I do on the show, you're like, that's not Jeff level.
Yeah, you know, because usually I have like those comedic lines.
Yeah.
And Jeff always tells me how to say it. And mine's like probably like 50%, 60% level compared to Jeff, how Jeff delivers it. It's really fun working with him. He has a like high energy, and you know, he works really well with Ryan too. You know, a lot of times when he talks to Ryan, he doesn't really talk to Ryan as like he's talking to kid. Talk about a comment about certain thing, Jeff listens and trying to see if he can comply with what Ryan is trying to say. So if Ryan feels more, you know, attached to Jeff every time we start the Ryan's Mystery Playdate. So every time we start the new season, we always just hoping that Jeff is coming back. And of course, it's his show, so he's always coming back this past 4 seasons. So on this test pilot, we have 2 guests. Ryan's Mystery Playdate always have a guest, right? So even in a pilot. And this pilot episode, we have LA firefighter, and he was great too. And the dog.
And a dog trainer. So if you guys don't know the Ryan's Mystery Playdate show, if you guys never seen before, it is based on us just doing challenges together to get hints. And once we get the 3 hints, we have to figure out who our mystery playdate is. So for example, we do like the floor is lava. And then we'll get a hint like a fire truck. And then we'll do another fun challenges. And then we'll get another hint like a fire hydrant. You know?
And usually when we have 3 hints, we can figure out who the mystery playdate is. Yeah. And at the end of the episode, each episode we can play with, we can do a playdate with a mystery playdate. So for those episodes, it was LA firefighter first, and what we did was eating spicy food challenge. LA firefighter also, he was also eating spicy food. I was there also eating spicy food too, and everybody knows I don't like spicy. I like spicy food, but my body doesn't like spicy food. So
right.
I was sweating so hard. And the dog was so cute, right?
Yes.
Was it big dog?
It was a big dog.
It was big dog.
And we also introduced concepts like mystery box challenges, right? Where we would try to figure out how to open the box. Those box are really a challenge for us. We really have to work together to figure out how to open it.
And when you're trying to pick it up, it's really heavy because there are a lot of parts inside. So a lot of times it takes a long time for us to figure it out how to open it.
Yeah, on camera, you know, behind the scenes stuff, on camera, when you see the show, it looks like, oh, they did it really simple, you know, but a lot of time, on some of them, we are struggling together collectively on how to get it open.
Like doing one thing, oh, no, that's the wrong way. Like, oh, never mind, we have to start over. But all that stuff is cut.
Yeah, and I really like the Ryan's Mystery Playdate show concept because, you know, it introduce for the kids, you know, all these different career choices and paths, you know, that kids can take in the future. So for me, I really liked it because you're not just thinking about as when you grow up, right? You're not doing the traditional engineer or doctor or teacher or nurse, which is fine, right? All those, all essential career choices, but just to have options, you know, out there for kids to inspire to be. Because I think one time we had a bubblist on That was really fun. Or when we had somebody that can do like 100 hula hoops at the same time.
Yeah, or the what was it, nitro ice cream performer too. It was so cool.
Yes.
He was pouring nitro on his head and pouring the ice cream.
Right, the smoke was everywhere.
Yeah, and we always wanted to tell Ryan, hey, there are a lot more things out there, right? He's been doing so well on YouTube and TV shows, but we want to teach him that there are a lot more careers, there are a lot more things that he needs to learn and experience. And those mystery guests, they're all great, and they're teaching Ryan all these new perspective. And some of them are very little, like Ryan's age, and they're expert on what they do, like a skateboarder or a table tennis player. They're all professionals, even though they're little kids like Ryan. So I told Ryan, hey, you're great at being on the camera, doing the video, but there are many other kids who's great at doing something else too. So everybody's special. I'm still looking for my specialty, so some grown-ups still looking for it.
And that's okay. You have your whole life to figure it out.
I think I found one. I think ping pong is my thing, but I don't want to speak too soon.
Hey, I think that's a very good career choice if you want to head in that direction.
But yeah, it's okay. It's always not too late to find your passion, right?
I mean, what about the guy who started the franchise for McDonald's? He didn't start until he was in his 40s and 50s, right? Look where he is now. He's, not here anymore. But I mean, basically he launched.
His legend is still here.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you might be right. So maybe I might have a breakthrough when I'm 40s or 50s. I just haven't break that through yet.
Exactly. Cheer shot on ping pong career.
Yeah, it might not be ping pong.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do 10 more years just to break through to ping pong. I'm already starting already since last year.
Back to topic. Ryan's Mystery Playdate. Again, I mean, we had express and say this in the past before, but just in case this is your first time joining us, we did the show to mainly for Ryan to have the experience. And, like 100% of his talent fee goes into his account. And even our talent fee to both of us goes directly into Ryan's account.
The main reason why we wanted to be on the show too is, one, we think it's really fun to participate as a whole family. We wanted to be there for certain things Ryan doesn't want to do or Ryan cannot do, right? Like reading long lines. A lot of times explaining the challenges, those things shouldn't be Ryan, right? Shouldn't be done by Ryan, should be done by somebody else. So Luann kind of plays in that role that she can feel that. And sometimes the challenge is so messy, or sometimes it's a little bit challenging. Maybe it should be done by adult, and then I'll do it, right? We can be there as a kind of supporter for Ryan, and all the credit should go to Ryan because it is his show, but we're there just to support him.
Part 2, we'll talk more about, more in depth of the actual show itself, and I'll show you guys what a typical script looks like, what it takes to film a show and what our daily routine is when we are filming the show, and what the progress has been from season 1 of Ryan's Mystery Playdate all the way till now season 4 of Ryan's Mystery Playdate. It has changed so much since the beginning.
Yeah, it's gotten so much bigger. The season 4B is a ginormous stage.
Bigger, messier.
Yeah, and it looks like a city, right? It's city of Ryan's Mystery Playdate. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen season 4B, you should check it out. At least one episode. It's amazing.
So when we did the test pilot, some things that we learned was, number 1, we have never used one of those lavalier or mic before that we had to clip onto our clothes.
Because we were like, why would you need it? We have a shotgun microphone. You could pick up the audio, but these mic on here attached to our clothes, it's so much better.
Right. Our voice comes up more crispy, right? You can hear it so much better, loud and clear.
Yeah, there's no noise in the background, right? Like a little hum or the AC sound. So it was, we learned it from that show. And there are a lot of different roles too, right? I didn't know there's an entire team of audio team.
Yes.
Right? We don't have any audio. We have the microphone attached to the camera. So camera person is the audio person. But on Ryan's Mystery Playdate or any other show, there are like 6 people, 8 people on the audio. They're all making sure the audio recording sound crisp. That part I didn't know.
Takes a lot. I think for our show, they say close to 100 plus people to just make the show run on a daily basis. Not daily, but you know what I mean? When it's in production.
Like a whole bunch of people adjusting the lights, right? Making sure the stage is properly lit, which we probably need it because look at this. This is without those group, talented team, this is what it would look like.
We need help, y'all. Oh, by the way, we didn't even explain. So we moved into a new studio, so bear with us, okay? And we have not really decorated it or anything. So this is what we're working with right now, okay? Give us some time.
The light definitely needs some help, but we're working on it, work in progress. And jib. I had no idea what the jib is. People keep saying jibs. I had no idea who the jibs was.
Right. So they would tell us, okay, say this line to this camera, but then turn around and look at the jib and then say this line. And we're like, who's jib?
And I noticed everybody's calling this person who's controlling this crane machine with the camera attached, calling him Jib. So I thought his first name was Jib. But apparently this crane machine thing that moving the camera was calling, was Jib.
It's too fancy for us.
No, we don't have it. We don't need it probably for our YouTube videos. But it's good to know.
Oh, one thing I want to mention too, in the test pilot episode of Ryan's Mystery Playdate, we didn't even have a mystery splasher. I want to know if Sean remember, what was it called?
What? I don't remember. It's not Mystery Splasher?
It's called, where are we putting the hints? Do you remember?
Oh, was it like a shelf?
Yes.
It's like a little miniature, like a figurine. And there's like a little shelf that we can put the figurine on, and somehow it gets bigger.
Yes. So it's called the Wall of Hints. We didn't even have a guessatron.
Nobody would understand it because we're the only person watched the pilot. Nobody else in the world watched it.
We have some clips. We're going to show you, okay, when it's going on, I think. Yeah. We're going to save all the fun stuff for the next episode of in-depth version of Ryan's Mystery Playdate. Let's go on to the sticky word of the day. Is like. Don't know why I'm choosing that word. It's because, actually I know why. It's because I actually been taking some Japanese classes, and my last class, I learned the word like. So
okay. You're taking over my spot too now. Okay, Loyan can actually, this one, since I saw her learning this word yesterday, I want her to cover this.
So how do you say like in Japanese, you ask? The word is ski, right?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah. So if you like something, you can say ski. And Sean will put it into a sentence for you because I'm not there yet.
Oh, no, you can say.
So if you like banana, you can say banana ski desu.
No, banana ga suki desu.
Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. Banana ga suki desu.
That's right.
Yay! I just learned it yesterday. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot the other part. How do you say ski or like in Vietnamese? It is tit.
Huh?
Tit.
Did you even say anything?
Yes. Tit.
Tit?
Yeah, it means you like something.
Tit?
Tit.
Like...
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No. Tit? Yeah.
Okay. Tit.
This is our Ryan's Mystery Playdate behind the scenes part 1, a very brief summary. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up and watch the next episode where, we'll review some more exciting parts of Ryan's Mystery Playdate. Thank you so much for watching our Stick with Kaji podcast, and see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye, Stickies. Oh, and have a fantastic day. Forgot to say that.
Yeah.